Hello, welcome to this tutorial about how to make an ISO metric screw thread on Solidworks. First of all, we'll need to open a new part. Okay, then let's select the front plane and let's make a sketch on the front plane. We'll choose a polygon with 3 sides. Let's click wherever. Okay, now we'll have to make sure that this line is horizontal. Okay, and now we will use equations to dimension our triangle, and this is a basic profile of all ISO metric screw threads, and there are 4 dimensions that we need to learn. D, that's the diameter of the thread. H, the height. H divided by 8 and H divided by 4. First of all, we need to go to Solidworks, Tools, Equations, and we'll need to make some new equations. First of all, the diameter. In this case, we'll say it's 7 millimeters. Then pitch, P. We'll say that it's 0.75. Then we'll need the height, h, and the height is given by cosine 30 times p. So cosine 30 times p. Yes, then we'll call A to this 8 divided by 8, so H divided by 8, and B will be H divided by 4. Okay, these are our needed equations. Now we can export them. Let's call them equations in TXT form, and we'll put them my desktop. Let's call them isometric thread. External. ISO external magazine. Okay, let's save it. Export. Okay. Now we can start dimensioning this sketch. Let's edit it first, then we'll go to Smart Dimensions, and from here to here, we'll say this is equal to H. Okay. Let's H. Okay. Now we need a center line vertically. Okay, now we'll need to mirror the triangle, mirror about the center line. Okay, now right click and select all of the triangles, and let's say this is for construction. Now another center line, we'll draw it horizontally from here to here. It doesn't matter very well where. And now a regular line from here to here. And now we'll say that from here to here, this is equal to A. And from here to here, let's say this is equal to B. Okay, B. Now let's draw a line from this point to this point. Now this, this, and this. Okay, and this will be our metric thread. Okay, now let's save this as a block. If you don't have this toolbox, you just right click here and select blocks. Now we'll make a new block. We'll choose everything in here. In the insertion point, we'll drag the manipulator from here to here. This will be our insertion point. Okay, now let's save it. We'll save this as, I'll call it external ISO metric thread desktop. Okay, and now we will yes. Now this is done, we'll just right click here and click explode block. Now edit sketch, and we will make a thread, ISO thread for internal threads also. What I need to do is to rotate this. Entities to rotate, all. Center of rotation. Gonna be this point. And we'll rotate it 180 degrees. No. I'll have to choose another point. Let's say this point and 180. Okay. Okay. Now let's make this another block. Insertion point. Let's say this point. Okay. Now save it as internal. Internal is gonna save it. Okay. So now we'll make a new part. We'll start with the external thread. Let's choose the front plane. Sketch on the front plane. Draw a circle with 7 millimeters of diameter. 7. Okay. Now let's extrude this. I don't know, 17 millimeters. Okay. Now we'll make a chamfer here. Let's say 1. Okay. Now we need a plane coincident with this face. Okay. And now we'll draw on this plane okay. We'll draw a circle with 7 millimeters in diameter. We'll exit sketch, go to curves, helix. We choose height and pitch 17. Okay, 17. Pitch 0.75. Start angle 90. Okay. Okay. We can hide this plane now. Now we'll need a plane perpendicular to our helix. So reference plane. First reference will be our helix. Second reference, the start of our helix. And we have a perpendicular plane that is coincident to the start point of our helix. Okay. Normal to okay. This. So now we'll have to insert our block. Let's browse to it on our desktop. External ISO block, and I'm sorry, we have to do something before. We need to put a point sketch point here. And give it 0 and 0. Okay. Now let's insert our block. We'll browse on our desktop, external, and our insertion point will be this point. Okay. Now I know why it gave these errors. Let's just delete them and we'll go to tools, equations. We'll have to delete this, and now we click import, and we go to our ISO external metric thread. We can check linked file, and now we choose diameter 7 millimeters and pitch 0.75. Okay, don't need to do anything else. Okay, now we can insert our block, plane 2, okay, now we select swept cut. On the profile we select our sketch 5, our path, select our helix. Okay. What is your problem? Okay, so let's go to sweep cut. On our profile, choose, let's say, region, this, okay, and our path will be our helix. Okay. We can hide this point. We can hide this plane, and here is our thread. This is the external thread. Now, don't save, we'll make it on the internal thread. So let's choose the front plane, sketch, we'll need a circle, two circles, inside circle with 8 millimeters, the outside 10. Okay, extrude this. No, mid plane 17. Okay, now we choose this face and we go to reference plane. We choose this face and coincident. Okay, now normal to this plane, we'll make a sketch from this circle. We'll exit edit sketch, go to features, curves, helix. We choose height and pitch as always, height 17, okay, pitch 0.75, sort angle 90, okay. Now we can hide this and we'll need another plane that it's perpendicular to the helix. as our first reference, we'll choose our helix, and as second reference, we'll choose our helix starting point. That's here. Okay. Now we'll go to Tools, Equations, Import. Can be the same. Don't link. Import. Now our diameter is 8 millimeters. Okay, pitch 0.5. Okay. Now we can insert our block. We'll choose the plane tool. On the desktop, we'll choose internal. I forgot PowerPoint. We need to put a point here first. Now we can insert browse desktop internal, and we choose that point. Okay, exit, close what's going on here. We don't need this. Okay, let's just see what's happening. Edit this sketch. No. Edit block. BHA equals hey. Equals to H. Equals to B. Okay. Okay, now we go to swap cut. The profile on the profile, yes. Profile, we choose region. What's going on here? So okay, now we'll go to subcut, profile, this, and our path will be our helix. Okay. And there we have it. Can hide this plane. Let's say this, and here it is, our internal thread according to isometric. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.